Well, good morning, Kristin.
Good morning, Laura.
Kristin, let's get on this. The reality verse, the Bravo verse is busting.
Oh my God, there's
feel
so much
like-
news.
I feel like I don't even know where to go. Let's talk about the giant elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a Bravo person, Vanderpump news.
Mm.
Big news.
Yeah.
The cast is out.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. Were you? A reboot?
I was not expecting them to Roni Vanderpump.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
They rebooted the Roni. They're rebooting the Vanderpump. Listen, just like I kind of am with New York,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I don't think a reboot here is going to, there's never going to be lightning in a bottle. I think there's a lot of money to be made just from the Vanderpump name.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are going to tune in and then they're going to go, but I miss, Katie and I miss Ariana and I want to see Lala. Like, it's hard. We've been
Mhm.
with these people for 10 years. But I gotta say, when I saw that come out, I was a hair sad.
Yeah.
Just because, they're part of our lives now.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, for the better or for worse. I mean, the first thing I thought of, though, because of course we had the big announcement that Schwartz and Sandy's is closing,
Mm-hmm.
right? The day before.
Mm-hmm.
So an odd sort of pairing.
I was going to say one thing after another.
Yeah, like
with the Vanderpump family.
Yeah,
right?
like for them to, listen, that bar has been struggling since Sandoval.
Okay.
I mean, it really.
People really turned off to going there.
Oh
I
my
would think
God,
that
the place almost shut down.
Okay.
As it should have.
Yeah.
He was so disgusting and but I just realized, I just said to myself yesterday, I'm like, now Sandoval goes into obscurity. Like, you know what I mean?
After Traders.
Where he should have been the whole time. Like,
he'll get a little press from Traders,
honestly,
but then where's he going?
Sandoval is a go-getter, but
Yeah.
he's good at reinventing himself, but at the end of the day, he was so hated.
Oh, yeah.
He's almost 45.
Mhm.
Like, unless he
Is
comes
he
up with
almost 45?
yeah, I would think he's
Wow.
at
I don't know
least-
why. He acts like he's like a
well,
man
he acts
child
like
to
he's
me.
12.
Yeah.
But
He's a man
I
child.
gotta say, like, if I'm thinking about them all on their own, Ariana in the stratosphere, she will continue on.
He'll be fine.
She
Yeah.
will dance. She will be in Chicago. She
Mhm.
will do other dance projects. She will be out there.
Love Island.
Yeah, she's fine.
She's fine.
But thank God that was the best thing that ever happened to her. Talk about lemonade from the lemon. I mean, best thing that ever happened to her. And to get away from that disgusting, gross Sandoval.
Ugh.
Smelly worm with a mustache.
Worm with a mustache.
James Kennedy, fine. Ali Lubers.
Oh, he's
wanna
killing
sing.
it with
Yeah,
his
he's
DJ
Mr.
career.
DJ. Hey, Mr. DJ. He's fine.
Yeah.
Katie's dating some rock star guy. She put out a statement yesterday.
Okay.
And it said something to the effect of like, it's been a mixed bag, but I wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
The world.
Mm-hmm.
But too bad she had to lose her marriage. I don't
Mhm.
know if it was just over Schwartz and Sandy's, but it definitely didn't help, did it?
Mm-hmm. And Lala put a statement out.
Yeah.
And she seems, I think she said something like, I don't like change, but
But she said, in this case, I do. She also said,
Yeah.
we rode that bitch till the wheels fell off. And Sheena, too. I feel like Sheena's taking it the hardest.
she didn't put a statement out,
Has
did
anyone
she?
checked on Sheena? Like, is she okay? She did. She just said, like, it's
Oh.
been great. And, it's been, Sheena really, I listened to Shenanigans. Like, she really wanted it to go on. And, like, quite frankly,
Mm.
these people are going to miss the do, re, mi, so, la, ti, do.
What do you think they make a season? Like, what do you think their salary
Well,
is?
it's all based on, a tier method.
Okay,
But
right.
for the people that have been there from the jump,
Like a
they
mill?
will be no.
No.
I'm thinking they're making $250 to $300 a year off that.
Okay.
25,000
Mhm.
to 30, maybe the bigger people making more than that per episode.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
definitely we're making $500,000 I was actually thinking about
Some
it
of
as
the OGs.
per episode,
Yeah.
but they're definitely upwards of 25 to there was some anywhere between 20 and 50 an episode,
Okay,
which
okay.
is amazing.
I think it's amazing, but that might be what it is that it was the
That's not it
money
for
that
everybody.
made them do the reboot. Like, who knows? Maybe Ariana was asking for a lot more.
No, they said it really
Maybe
wasn't that. They said it
no?
was just creative, made the decision, and it was just like we've seen enough with these people.
Okay.
And I agree. I think it was definitely time. That extra season was for Sandoval, and I think that whole crowd for the fallout.
The fallout of Sandoval.
Right. And
Yeah.
then
We kinda had to see the fallout.
and
What happens after that. If it just ended after
yeah,
Sandoval,
it would have
that would've left everybody feeling so empty.
Scandival.
Scandoval.
It would have ended, but thank God Scandival's over. May we never say the word again.
Yeah.
May we never, ever have to relive it. Rachel
I think
stopped
it's
her
played out.
podcast. Rachel Goes Rogue. My
Did you ever
microphone is
listen
falling
to
on
her
me.
podcast, Rachel's podcast?
I listened to it. It was so
Hmm.
unlistenable. Is that a word?
Okay.
It was so it was hurting my ears to the point of
Uh,
like she, 'cause she
is that how she talks?
yeah,
She
her
does talk
voice
like
is
that.
always shaking. She always had to have somebody like asking her questions, like a producer. She can't carry off a podcast.
Oh,
She can
okay.
barely get 2 words out. You Bambi-eyed bitch. That was Lala's line, which was so great. Shut you and I agree. So she's ended it,
Okay.
thankfully, and
Alright.
she says she'll never talk to Sheena again. She's still in Scandival. Sandoval is still in a revenge porn lawsuit with her for that whole thing. I think Ariana
Right.
might
That's
be
still
too.
going on.
So,
Wow.
I don't need to see the daily updates on that. We're going to see that. So I am a little sad though. It is the end of an era.
I do wonder
I'm
if
not
do you think
watching.
Lala/Sheena are gonna try to go on the Valley?
I think
I mean,
they're
they
probably
made,
already
like,
there.
some appearances on this
Well,
last
Jax already said, "I'm not letting them on my show."
they're not going on my show. No,
Meanwhile,
they're gonna try harder. They need
they'll be
money.
on. Forget about
I'm
the money. They just
they
this
can't
is
get out
what
of
these
this
people do.
yeah, they
What
don't
else
wanna
are
get
they
out of the
really gonna
sphere.
do unless they start hosting stuff?
Yeah.
Other than that, we're not.
I mean,
Nobody's an
Sheena
actor
and
here.
Lala have successful podcasts. They have other things
Yeah.
going on, right? Little
They could just use
businesses
their
and
Vanderpump name for anything.
yeah,
At
I
this
know.
point,
They can
it was pretty iconic the show. So, but
do you
we will
think and one
miss.
other question,
Yeah.
Lala was on Watch What Happens Live last week after the
Yes,
premiere of
I
Beverly
saw
Hills.
that
Did you see it?
with Dorit.
With Dorit, it was
Very
really good.
It was
Do you
very good.
do you think she knew at that time?
No,
Or
not yet.
you think they got notified like just almost as soon as the news
Had
came out?
24 hours.
Wow.
Because even so, like Ariana wrote in her post, I've been up until 4 a.m. trying to find the right pictures. So they probably got the news yesterday. Like,
Okay.
guess what, guys? We're making the announcement tomorrow that the show's over, or
Okay.
maybe at most. But that's why they were kind of scrambling to put the
Mhm.
thing out. And I listened to Sheena's last week, and she still didn't know.
Okay.
So and they,
So
they
she'll
don't
probably
give
take it the
them much.
hardest.
They don't give them much
Yeah.
advance anything. They
Yeah.
would only even I was listening to Britt and Zach Wickham
Mhm.
on When Reality
When reality
Hits,
hits.
and they were saying we only get like a day before that the episode's coming out, like even to watch it or
Yeah.
whatever. So it's not like there's all this advance notice.
Okay.
So yeah, Vanderpumpers. But I will say this.
You know what though? Like half of them weren't talking to the other half.
Yeah.
It would have been hard to film that way. We've
But-
seen other shows where cast members aren't talking to each other, and they look at Teresa and Melissa. We had it going on in Potomac last season, not this season, where ladies just didn't want to film together or be together, and it doesn't jive well when you
Also-
do that. And maybe Bravo saw that. Like we're going to have a hard time filming this.
Remember what this show is.
Yeah.
It all started with them being servers, and
Right.
working at this restaurant for Lisa.
And nobody works there.
Non-existent. No one works there. Everybody's off. There's really no coherent reason to bring them together. So
Yeah. So it
going-
makes sense.
yeah, going back to that, they're
Yeah.
gonna pick it up with all these close knit servers that working at Sir. I don't think I can watch it anymore. It was just that. It was that group at that time. Now they're
Mhm.
going to try to reinvent the wheel again.
Yeah.
And personally,
Well, I hope it works out.
I don't think it's going to I'm not.
Well,
I
you
don't think
said
I
it
might
won't be
watch.
lightning in a bottle, probably like
None.
Vanderpump was when it first came
I
out.
might look at it, but I'm not getting invested in like a bunch of now 20-something-year-olds' lives who are screwing each other and all this. Like
I don't know.
Jackson Stassi out of the gate was just so
Mhm.
great, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like Stassi was crazy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so yeah. Anyway, so I don't know if I'll be watching, but just out of respect to Lisa
Mhm.
and the crew, I might tune into the first episode, but I cannot imagine myself getting fully invested in a new group of servers.
Mhm. Mhm.
So we shall see, but big
We
news.
shall
That's some
see.
big news.
See, I think the Valley was lightning in a bottle because it did carry over Jackson, Kristen,
I wouldn't
and
call it
then it
lightning in
brought
a
the
bottle.
newer crew that joined in with them. It just worked. Oh, and
Well,
Brittany, of
because they're
course.
friends, and that's why Sir
And they're
works.
friends, and
They
that's what
all
makes
are
it
a real
work.
friend group. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'd call the Valley lightning in a bottle. I would say it's
Oh, I loved
good.
it.
I
I
would say
loved it.
it's good, but I wouldn't say it's the magic of Vanderpump. But let's see how it goes forward. It's going to be a great season because it's going to be Brittany and Jax's whole
Oh, yeah.
separation, divorce.
I'm looking forward to it.
Michelle and Jesse, their
Yeah.
divorce, navigating that. Then Dodie's
Jody's
pregnancy.
pregnant. Yeah.
Dodie, rotten day to announce your pregnancy news. You could just see that they didn't know anything because she got buried
Yeah.
yesterday.
Oh,
Because
God.
it was all of a sudden, Kristen's pregnant early in the morning. Yay, Kristen. And then it was like, wah, Vanderpump's coming out. That's shutting down. It's a new cast. So,
But I am so happy for her and Luke. That is
Luke,
great. They've been talking about it for the last year or so.
her miracle baby, she's calling it. But
Yeah, because
again,
she's in her early 40s, right? So
I was pregnant. I got pregnant at 40.
yeah, so I had my
41.
second at 40.
41.
Yeah.
By the way, though, I can't believe she's having a baby with the young old man Luke.
Young old man.
And I wonder if the baby's going to come out with a beard and like a shotgun. Like remind Luke, like, can we move to Colorado? Can we go to Colorado? What are we doing here? It's not, I don't like Hollywood. Like, I just feel like it's going to be a weirdo kid. Even though I wish Kristen all the best.
That's the best.
I wish Kristen all the best. She looks very pretty and she looks happy. And crazy people deserve babies too.
Well, what did remember
So
that
it's all good.
Patty, the matchmaker Patty, said he's
Patty
the calm to
Stanga.
her storm.
Patty Stanga. He's
And they're still together.
It's
Look,
again-
I like them together. I do think they work
they
somehow.
do. It's his
but-
nasal like talking and his like, I want to live off the grid and
Mhm.
like slice up animals with a hand knife and then cook it in the wilderness.
Well, they're gonna have to figure out where they're gonna live because he's like spending half the time in Colorado, half the time in
I don't
LA.
think they have the dough to like live where they want to live. Like Kristen's always like, but I like it here in Studio City.
Yeah.
I like it here in Sherman Oaks. It's like, but he
Mhm.
wants to live in the wilderness and play like Lord of the Flies. Like so. Anyhow, who knows? But yay, Jody and Luke
Congratulations.
Broderick.
Sorry, your news got a little buried.
Got a little buried, but I do want to say, we can't. How can we? Wait, did we say? Oh, we talked about Schwartz and Sandy's closing, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? Probably needed to. It's a little off the beaten path. It's in like Franklin Village, I think, or
Okay.
and it's in a strip mall. It used to be a giant like cha-cha-cha castanets. It was like a Mexican restaurant. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it was nice. I feel bad for Schwartz and all this.
No, I like
It
Schwartz.
was literally the collateral damage of it all.
Yeah.
But you know
yeah.
what? He's just as I love Schwartz, but he's just as complicit. He kept his mouth shut.
I know.
I don't know why he just has his dick in, excuse me, Sandoval's mouth all the
Mhm.
time and just does whatever this man wants and just cleans up and goes, "It's okay, Tom. I
Yeah.
almost lost everything. We almost lost our $1 million investment, but it's okay.
It's okay.
A
I'm here
piece
for you."
personally."
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You never really see him get mad. He
But-
doesn't really have a flare. What about Tom Tom?
Tom?
Is that theirs too?
They have 5% in that. They were just the face people, basically. I don't even
Okay, so
know.
they still have that.
They still have that to show up in, but are they really even showing up? And did they take their money out at this point? Like, who even knows?
Who knows?
You know, the show is over.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
However, I think it's worth a quick mention that it was Miami Fan Fest this weekend.
Yes.
I had a friend who was down there, and she said it was like the top 2 people from, like, each cast.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Kyle was
yeah,
there.
Kaya,
Portia.
Portia,
Phaedra.
Phaedra.
Alexia from Miami. I mean,
I
the
don't
big
know the
ones.
Miami people.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
I
think
can.
Alexia was there. And
And,
Marisol.
yeah, they were just talking,
Yeah.
Kate Chastain was there, Shep was there,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheppy Boy,
And Madison.
and all the Watch What Happens Lives, at least the next couple ones are gonna be from
Mhm.
Miami Fan Fest. Like, last night it was Erin and Uba and
Mhm.
Kyle. Who was the other Beverly Hillser?
Kyle and Garcelle.
Oh, right, Garcelle.
Yeah,
I
they
love
were
Garcelle's
uh,
red wig she's going with.
Oh, she looks
Or maybe
great.
it's her hair, I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it's a wig.
Yeah.
But, I
She
think
always
she's
looks
so
good. I love her
good.
looks
We
always.
love Garcelle.
Love
Huge
Garcelle.
Garcelle fans.
Huge.
And before we just wrap up this little reality around the dial thing, we gotta mention dun 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 dun. Joey Grazia is the winner of
So
Dancing
he's the
with
first
Stars.
Bachelor from the Bachelor series to win.
I don't know. Is he?
He
Was
is.
the fir-
I was, yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Like a
he's
Bachelor / Bachelorette has never won.
He's
so.
just so dreamy.
So happy for them, for
Joey,
him.
I love you so much. Call me. Call me. Joey, call me. You should dump Chelsea and go for a lady in midlife. No, he is so talented. He's
Yes.
going to be on Broadway. There is no two ways about it.
Okay.
He's got the Ariana plan now. I mean, this was just like the king of the loafers, like sweet, dreamy little Joey.
Oh, yeah.
Living in Hawaii.
Puppy dog eye Joey.
Little golden retriever.
The golden retriever.
Playing tennis, probably banging all the middle-aged ladies like, at the tennis club, the tennis pro, and now he's hot stuff.
Really happy that they won.
I don't know why Dancing with the Stars though does like they torture us at the end. They do like a 3-hour nonsensical. Let's do all the dances. Let's see. And Alona Ma.
Yeah.
Alona Ma came in runner-up. I can't believe.
I'm not surprised.
I think she has a big.
She
fan
was a
base.
dark horse. She is a huge fan base. She was so passionate the entire season.
She's coming at you like a dark horse.
And she did a good job. She really, her heart and soul went into it.
Yeah,
So.
she lifted up the ballroom. She
Happy for her.
literally, I'm surprised she didn't.
She lifted her partner, too.
I'm surprised, exactly.
It's amazing.
I'm surprised she didn't pick up the mirror ball and Joey and Jenna and her partner and be like, come here, people. Like, Gulliver's Travels, like the Jolly Green Giant. Like, come here, people. But yeah, coming in on season, 87. Not a bad thing. And Steven was there. So they all danced, which was nice.
Yeah, that is nice. And I really like Danny, too. Danny Amendola.
Though.
Yeah.
Wow. I really thought Chandler Kinney was going to win.
So did I.
But it was a cute dance they did with Joey's free. They can pick any dance they want. They did like a tennis net, and it had light up tennis rackets. I mean, it was really the production value on that show is really through the roof.
Yeah.
I mean, it is amazing.
It is.
I can't believe they're probably going to come back with another season, but they're probably going to come back with another
Of course they
season.
are.
All right, so that's where we're going to leave it.
There's so much,
We
right?
had to get on and talk about the Vanderpump. Talk about our feelings.
Big deal.
Talk about our feelings.
They're going to start filming, I think, in January, they said.
I don't know. I don't know about this new
We'll
cast.
probably see it
I'm
towards the end
very
of
wary.
next year.
I'm very wary of the whole thing, but we will miss you guys.
It could be lightning in a bottle again. You never know.
I don't know. We know Roni is.
I get roped into these shows right away, even when there's new casts, except New York.
Like the one, right? It's also like Southern Hospitality. It tried to be Vanderpump Rules and
I never even saw that.
I tried to watch it once. I was like, you're just going to sit down and force yourself just to see what it is.
No.
Couldn't even get through the hour.
Get through it now.
So, all right. So,
okay.
Kristin, let's rock and roll.
Okay, we got some, we're going to be coming back on another segment. We're going to have some shows to cover.
Yeah, we got a couple of shows to cover.
Mm-hmm.
But as promised, like we said, we're keeping them shorter.
Yes.
And thanks for listening. We're out of the living room.
Bye, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.